What's up, guys? How's it going? It is Matt here. So we're gonna be talking about being eBay tactical, all right? We're gonna go eBay tactical, right? So we're gonna talk about today. So we're gonna talk about how to get the good amount of gear for the right price. So let's get into it, guys. Now, since I've had this channel, guys, I've always kept myself on a budget when it comes to buying stuff, when it comes to for shooting. I just keep myself on a budget, whether it's holsters, gears, and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, I'm a real dude. All right, I don't have sponsors. I don't go out and reach out to these high-end companies and ask them to send me stuff. And occasionally they do. I'm not like that type of dude. I work for a living. All right, I work for a living, and when I do my shooting, that's what I do on me time. That's my hobby. That's kind of what I enjoy doing. So I save as much money as I can so I can buy more ammo to train. Right. So anyway, so with the help of my patrons, all right, my patrons, they support this channel. I don't have a ton of patrons. It's a smaller channel, but the patrons I have are really loyal, and every bit that they've given me has helped out along the way. My patrons, they go to Patreon, they support me through about every month. There's money that pulls out, and then I use that money and I go on eBay, all right, eBay or Amazon sometimes. Most of the time I go to eBay. I go to eBay and I look up the stuff that I'd like to bring to the channel that I can actually do reviews on and stuff like that. And I have that budget mind in my, I'm always budget minded when it comes down to this, because at the end of the day, the little bit of money you save here gives you a lot more money for training. All right, gives you a lot more money for training. That's just where I've always stood on it. And like I said, I'm a regular dude. So we're going to talk about being eBay tactical, all right? Because there's a lot of people out there that, when I talk about videos, I do holsters, like, oh, I had one dude say that how is it possible that I'm an instructor? How is this dude even an instructor when he uses eBay holster, right? I was like, well, the holster I use has nothing to do with the fact that I can teach people to shoot, and I have taught plenty of people how to shoot. That has nothing to do with the actual teaching aspect of it. What I do is I don't go out and buy big name stuff that costs 2 to 3 times the amount of the normal stuff, when I could find other stuff that can actually, save money for the long run for more ammo. So I could do a little bit more training and maybe do a little bit more classes, right? So yes, I'm eBay tactical, I guess you could say, when it comes down to it. Well, I want to go over a couple things. So especially when it comes to like, holsters and stuff like that. Actually I got a couple more things. I'll pull it out real quick. So give me a second. I'll skip through it. All right, I'm back. So we're going to be talking about how to be eBay tactical. This is with you having a kind of a good mindset here. So first things first is one of the things that everyone wants when it comes to gun. One of the most important things is having a good holster. All right, and having a good holster. Now, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that have sponsors and they all this other stuff, and they'll tell you these are the only holsters you should ever get. This holster, that holster. These are the only name brands of holsters you should ever get, because all the other ones are crap and you can't trust them. Let me tell you something about America. All right, so let me tell you about something about America. Probably in just about every single town, all right, there's at least 1 to 2, maybe 3, maybe 7 dudes cooking up Kydex in their basement. All right, yeah, probably more than likely. All right, there are a lot of people out here that don't have big names and stuff like that, and I've supported those small names for a long time. And it turns out those guys have some pretty good stuff. All right, they have some pretty good stuff that works just as well, if not better, than some of these high name stuff that costs literally over $100+ in order to get to. Now, first thing we're going to talk about is, this one dude came to the channel, the one that was saying that, how could I possibly be an instructor? I'm getting stuff from eBay and using that. So it's horrible. You can't be an instructor with that. So we're going to go with eBay Tactical. This right here is a nice 1791 gun leather holster. 1791 is a very great holster, awesome holster, all right? If you just look them up. They got really good holsters, good quality, nice leather and stuff like that too. I bought this on eBay. Yeah, I bought this on eBay. No, my boiler just kicked on. I bought this on eBay, and when I picked up, it was like $50. All right, like $50. So the usual price for something like this, from what I've seen, is between $60 to $70. So on eBay, the 1791 gun leather holster for a P320 and for a classic model SIGs, congratulations, you just saved yourself about 10, 20 bucks, all right? That's eBay Tactical right there. So there are some pretty decent quality holsters out there. The newest holster I've been working with is this one right here, is what I just picked up. This is actually for my M17, okay? This is an appendix holster, or it's an appendix carry holster. I found this on eBay for like $27. Look at this. the shape of this is perfect. It's got the teardrop shape. It's great for appendix carry. All the training I'm doing, the dry fire practice, this is a great holster. It has good retention, has everything you need in a good quality holster, especially when it comes to appendix carry holster. It has a nice little cant to it, all right, so which means it pulls the actual pistol grip against your body. Now, the only thing I might do is I might get a claw and actually put it under here and attach that to it, one of the longer claws, because these are kind of smaller clips. Get a longer claw here, so it just gives that little extra pull on it. And guess where I'm going to find it? That's right, 10 bucks on eBay. That's where I'm going to be picking it up, because I'm eBay Tactical, right? So when you get an online holster like this, okay, there's a couple things that you need to look for. All right, there's a couple things that you need to look for. Now, a lot of people don't know this about Kydex. A lot of people don't know this about Kydex. First thing you want to do is you want to look at the actual holster itself. Yeah, that's that cool, like it's a Kryptek Altitude, they call it. I don't know. They have a lot of weird names for it. A couple things you want to look for that you can actually find, all right, you can actually figure this out before you even pay for it and get it home. And you can find this on eBay. This is where I find a lot of my good holsters. One thing you need to consider about Kydex is right now I got my ring light shining on this, is the shininess of it, all right? Well, you're like, what? Shininess? Okay, the best quality holsters out there when it comes to Kydex, all right, people usually take a sanding paper to it, they sand it down good. It almost takes the shine off the Kydex. It almost takes the shine off the Kydex. If it is super shiny, all right, and I've had holsters like this before, and this was actually from a company, a guy that was actually supplying holsters for a place that I worked before. You look at them, they're super shiny, and they scratch the heck out of your gun. Scratch the heck out of the finish. Now, I'm not a big deal. For me, it's not a big deal having holster marks and stuff like that. But for some people, it is. All right, for some people, it is. If you see a super shiny holster, it means they didn't take sandpaper to it. They didn't sand it down very well. And more than likely, it's going to be very abrasive to your actual firearm and stuff like that, too. So one thing I always look for like eBay is I look for the shine. Now, people can put up your filters and stuff like that, but you can still kind of make that out. So I'm like, okay, so it's not too shiny. It looks decent. All right, so that looks all right. Now I look at the little lines, and you can see in the pictures that they sent. I just take a look at little pictures of it. I'm like, okay, I don't see any crazy tool marks. I don't see any weird marks melted into it. Okay, it looks like it's a pretty good holster. So I paid $27 for it, and within a week it's delivered to me. And then I bring it, I get home, I take a look, I'm like, congratulations, this is a really good holster, all right? This is a really high quality holster that I could be paying over $100 for through a big name person, but I didn't have to, right? Because there's some American dude down in his basement cooking up Kydex, making good quality holsters and putting his time and effort and his love and money into making good quality holsters. So eBay Tactical is a good way to go if you know what to look for. So that right there is the eBay Tactical holster, right? Right here. All right, this is another eBay Tactical. eBay Tactical. This right here, grab my little snubby here, is a Tagula. Or Tagula, I don't know, I can never say it right. This is a pancake holster for Tagula, or whatever it is. So I actually got this for my 686 Plus a while back, and I don't have that anymore. But I got it for it, but I noticed that this guy, my little snubby, fits in here snug. Look at that. My little snubby works pretty good in this darn thing. And the size, this thing is so small, it blends into pretty much everything. And I still prefer carrying these little appendix. But with this holster, it's great. It's great for strong side carry, right? I found this guy, all right, this little gem, eBay Tactical. That's where I found it, right? And I found it for 20 bucks, all right, eBay Tactical. Save more money for, this stuff, right? See what I mean, guys? There's nothing wrong with going for eBay to actually picking up some of the stuff. Now, here's another good thing that you can find. You can find these in a lot of different places. This right here, all right, this is not a fancy freaking high dollar, mag pouch, all right? This is not a fancy high dollar mag pouch. Matter of fact, I took this guy off because I couldn't stand it anymore. This is Blackhawk. All right, this is a Blackhawk dual step. This is basically for Glock, right? But you could actually loosen it and tighten it for different makes and models and stuff like this. I got this on eBay, all right? I got this on eBay because it's very easy. When I went to Sig Sauer Academy, I was using my Glock. This was the mag pouch I was using for it because it's very cheap, it's very easy to use, and it's actually pretty darn quality for this liquid and bolted or liquid injected stuff. There's retention adjustment on it and stuff like that. They can loosen and tighten this up so you get the rounds in and out of there. Right there, guys. This is another eBay Tactical gem, all right? And I only got that for like 20 bucks, another like 20 bucks. So once again, I'm saving money for this stuff, all right? Because that stuff's more important to me than this stuff, all right? So once again, eBay Tactical, thanks to my Patreons, this is where that stuff goes, all right? So you can't just judge someone by the actual gear that they use because they bought it from a strange place to get to. I mean, this is good quality stuff. This will last very well. So, competition shooters out there, all right? Competition shooters out there. Here, I don't even know who made this. Here is another mag pouch. This is a competition shooting mag pouch, okay? I'm not a huge fan of it for concealed carry. All right, so this is designed for a SIG. Now this is weird because it's got a little cut here. All I gotta do is pull this forward. It's on your belt. You pull it forward and it pops out. All right. You pull it forward and it pops out very quickly instead of having to pull it straight over the top. That makes it a very quick draw to get to your mags. Very, very quick draw to get to your mags. Not good for concealed carry because if something pushes down, this is gonna pop out like that. But for competition, this is a competition rig that I found on eBay. 15 bucks. 15 bucks. The mag pouch that I always use, I've used this thing for years. Since I've had the channel, I've used this. And this it fits every mag that I put in there, except my single stacks, my Glocks, my Sig mags, whatever you put in there. Fits in my little pocket carrier. There's a DeSantis. I bought this on eBay. All right, I bought it on eBay. I got it for a smoking deal. All right, everything that I do when it comes to buying this stuff, I'm always budget minded. And just because you specifically choose one place to actually get your stuff, doesn't necessarily mean that makes you a bad, you're making bad choices when it comes down to it. Now, there's a couple other things that I've gotten over the years when it comes down to it. So we're going to take a look at my good old Shotty, all right? My good old Shotty, my H&R 12 gauge pump. This thing was like 200 bucks at Cabela's when I picked it up. So the paint job is mine, all right? I did that paint job myself with rattle cans. So I haven't painted my guns in a long time. This is a awesome shotgun. Gets the job done. I've had it for years. I probably had it for 8 years now. The thing shoots well, no matter what. Everything I do, this thing works very well, all right? Now, there's a couple things that they'll tell you. You need side saddles, all this other stuff in order to have a 12 gauge, and that's usually up here. And, whichever side that you choose, you put your side saddles, you get your shells to them. Or you can go on eBay and get one of these guys right here, all right? And a little, it's fabric, all right? It's fabric. It was actually black. You just slide it on there. I actually cut a little hole out here for my actual sling, and then I painted it, all right? So that right there, that's another eBay grab for my 12 gauge. Is there anything wrong with that I got this and this works very well, that when I'm shooting I could easily grab these and put them in there? Is that a bad thing? No, that ain't a bad thing. It means I saved some money, all right? So once again, eBay Tactical, right? Now, when it comes to a duty belt, all right, a duty belt, competition rig, whatever you want to find on that and stuff like that, there's a lot of different things. I've talked about having a good pistol belt for a long time. A pistol belt is a great thing to have, all right? Especially for like nighttime and stuff like that, or SHTF, situation, zombies coming, all that other stuff. So this right here is a old standard GI, all right? Duty belt, all right? Old standard GI duty belt right here. This right here is a Condor Tactical, all right? Condor Tactical adjustable drop pouch, all right? And I can adjust this for light bearing equipment. Like right now, this right here is set up specifically for a light, all right? So you can adjust this to, you have a light or not, has a retention on it. You actually have 2 levels of retention if you want. You could actually button that there and put this one over the top if you choose. Or if you're like me, you just kind of keep that one there and button it, and the draw is just simply moving that out there. This stuff right here, guys, guess where I got it? That's right. Once again, I'm eBay Tactical, all right? Even everything down to my mag pouches, all right? eBay Tactical, all right? That's it. This is all eBay Tactical right here. So does that make me a bad instructor? Does that make me an idiot because I went shopping on that? Or does that make me kind of budget minded and allow me to save more money so I can get lots more, this important stuff, which is more important to me for training than that stuff is. So all that stuff's kind of important when it comes to the carry and whatnot. But you catch my drift. This is how you get your training right there. Even all my training equipment right here, all right? These are my lasers. These are my dummy rounds, all right? My laser trainers. Guess where I got them? That's right, people. I got them from eBay, right? So that makes me eBay Tactical, right? There we go, guys. So don't be ashamed of going online to a place like eBay or something like that to actually find smoking deals on your equipment. You don't have to buy the top name stuff like Raven Concealment or T-Rex or whatever the heck that's out there and stuff like that. You don't need to go out and buy that high level stuff all the time. There are people in America cooking up this stuff in their basements or in their kitchens all across the country, all right? And you can usually find it for a heck of a better deal than you can going through one of those big name companies. Like there's one company out there that I was going through, Bravo Concealment. I was looking for a holster for my my M17. All right, I was looking for a holster for my M17. I like the Enforce. All right, I like kind of a compact light on it. But I was looking for a holster for that, for a light bearing one. And guess what? They're inside the waistbands, because I was looking for inside the waistbands, will not fit for their specific holsters because of the safeties on it, because the sweat guard is too high. Now I asked them if they can do anything about it. No, we can't do anything about it. Sorry. Because they're so into mass producing their stuff, mass producing it, that they refuse to make small little changes like that just to accommodate someone who wants to give them business. Whereas you have these people at home, all right, cooking up their own stuff that do that stuff for you. And they're like, hey, yeah, no, man, I can take care of that. And here's the crazy thing. If you go through those fancy custom places and stuff like that, which I'm not saying don't do that, but if you go through them, you're talking weeks to months before it even arrives. Weeks to months. Literally, I bought this last week and it came last week, right? You know what I mean? So, there's a couple things you got to consider when it comes down to this. And you don't need to buy the high quality crap out there that everyone tells you need to buy. You just don't need that, guys. You really don't. All right, you'll be fine going through eBay or Amazon or wherever you like to go to actually get that equipment for you. Just know what to look for in your equipment, and don't fear it, right? Don't fear it. Don't think that you're less of a man because I bought my stuff on eBay. No, get the stuff that works for you and allows you to save more money for the stuff that matters, right? When it comes to training. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about me, guys. If you like to support this channel, go check me out on Patreon. Whether it's $1 a month or whatever it is, you help support this channel, and it helps me become an eBay Tactical Warrior and teach you how to become an eBay Tactical Warrior as well. Anyway, guys, it is our responsibility to take care of each other and protect each other. Peace.